All right, that's been over 2 hours. You've heard Amit Shah, the Home Minister, speak over 2 hours, that is. He's touched in on everything, be it Manipur, talked about length in that, especially answering in detail on pointers where it came down to a no-confidence motion, point by point, taking on the opposition. Also, directly attacking Rahul Gandhi, where he goes on to say that I have seen the relaunch of a certain individual 13 times, naming, quoting from certain speeches that Rahul Gandhi has made on the floor of the parliament. Not just that, over the course of the 2 hours, he encapsulated details on the government's successes, be it the abrogation of Article 377, be it what the government has done in Kashmir, be it in materializing schemes where the last mile connectivity is concerned, saying that it is all because of Prime Minister Modi, detailing what the government has done in Manipur, also saying very clearly that yes, what happened in Manipur was shameful. At some degree, he agrees with the opposition where he said कि वहाँ पर आतंक का तांडव हुआ था. But he also said what was worse was the politics that was played at the back of it by the opposition. Over 2 hour speech. If one would to say the entire monsoon session has belonged to the Home Minister of the country, be it key bills which he's mooted in both houses, be it the Delhi Services Bill, he's spoken both in concluding in Rajya Sabha, Lok Sabha and today of all the speakers from the Treasury benches. Amit Shah for over 2 hours detailed the successes of the government. I want to quickly cut across right now to our consulting editor Rajdeep Sardesai, who's joining us for more. You know, Rajdeep, one thing we can fairly say at the back of what Amit Shah has just detailed over the course of over 2 hour, 10-minute speech in Parliament. This session, be it the monsoon session, has belonged to the Home Minister somewhere. Be it the Delhi Services Bill, be it the no confidence motion, till now, he's practically been the star of it.
I would tend to agree with you. He's certainly a very combative speaker. And that shows when he stands up to speak in Parliament, he comes armed with facts. And he does, in a way, never hold back his punches, whether it was on the Delhi Services Bill in the Rajya Sabha or today in the Lok Sabha on Manipur. He was a Home Minister who was giving the impression that he's fully in control of the situation. If there was one thing missing, I thought, in his speech, Preeti, it is his unwillingness to accept the failings of the government in Imphal. Law and order is a state subject. Yes, there was a High Court order that in a way exacerbated the situation in Manipur, but that cannot excuse the manner in which killings took place in Imphal and in Churachandpur. And for that, the Home Minister should have been more willing to acknowledge the mistake. So I think he was very good in terms of the hard facts that he presented. There was an element of whataboutery when he went back into time to previous ethnic clashes that have taken place in Manipur and other parts, but that is politics. But if only there was a little bit more willingness to accept mistakes, it might have helped heal festering wounds. But all in all, I would say that Amit Shah comes to Parliament as the best prepared union minister in this government. He comes armed with facts, and that's what he hits his opponents with.
Well, he's spoken a variety of topics, and understandably, Rajdeep, because he's actually responding as the Home Minister, as a cabinet minister, one from the Treasury benches when it comes down to a no-confidence motion. He did speak at length where Manipur was concerned. One thing, of course, where the Treasury benches in Manipur have been questioned is whataboutery. And be it Smriti Irani, be it even Amit Shah, even though admitting, Amit Shah, that the worst has happened in Manipur and he somewhere down the line agrees with the opposition, but he also, spoke of other acts of violence under the UPA. He also spoke of the fact on the timing of the unfortunate video when it had come just a day before the monsoon session.
No, all that is very well, but he also defended Biren Singh. Now, on what basis can you defend a chief minister who is seen to be openly partisan? He's saying he's trying his best, he's following his orders. There's no evidence of that on the ground, certainly not right through the critical month of May. I think that's one failing of Mr. Shah in this entire 2 hour speech that he gave, was his unwillingness to accept that mistakes were made in Imphal. He's absolutely right. Manipur is a complex situation. Politics should not be played over it. When the Congress was in power, whether in the 1990s or even later when Ibobi Singh was the chief minister, there have been ethnic clashes in which scores of people have died. You cannot see Manipur through the lens of possibly certain other states and their internal security concerns. It is in many ways sui generis. But the truth of the matter is, you have to be willing to also accept your mistakes. And that's perhaps the one failing in this otherwise very fine, fact-driven speech that Amit Shah gave today in the Lok Sabha. And the other element is that, you know, when you then want to say that the sense of the House should be conveyed to the people of Manipur, that we make an appeal for peace, just think about it. All of this should have been done weeks ago. And, you know, you don't suddenly require a no-confidence motion for an appeal for peace to be made to convey the sense of the House. The Prime Minister, again, was, of course, not present, nor was Rahul Gandhi. You know, the hope is that, again, tomorrow, when the Prime Minister delivers his speech, hopefully Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi, opposition leaders are there, that sense of the House then translates into an all-party meeting or an all-party delegation going to Manipur and talking to the stakeholders. You see, this is not just political point scoring that can... Manipur is more than just political point scoring. It has to be about empathy, about reaching out to people, about bridging the divide. But all in all, on pure hard facts, Amit Shah scores well. On his unwillingness to accept the role of the government in Imphal, he scores badly.
Well, you know, his speech was substantive. While we've been focused on what Rahul Gandhi said and what he possibly didn't say, and analyzing his speech, I would reckon through the course of the entire monsoon session, if there is a star in terms of just, you know, maximum presence, substantive, solid debates, Amit Shah has actually been that person.